Good morning, welcome to Crochet Box to Tracy here and another Vox chat. How thrilling, huh? I didn't mean that one. How thrilling! Sorry. Anyway, yeah, well, I feel really weird today. I don't know why. I just feel like I should have done loads of things and I haven't done them, which is a bit weird because I've done loads of things and I've done them. So I have actually now finished this. I couldn't show you yesterday because I hadn't shown you the yarn from what I got in that quest for yarn on the high street. And I bet you all predicted the one that I'd use. Here it is. So I made this kind of scarf, and you know, obviously you do this with it really, but isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I really love it. I knitted it obviously, but it's ever so simple but fiddly, very very fiddly. But I just had to do it because it was blue, and this is one of those. I can't call that a skein. What do you call it? Card of yarn. Now I haven't finished it off. I've still got to sew that in, and there's one join which was joined. You know, when you buy it, you sometimes get a join. But yeah, so that can go like that, or like this. And isn't that gorgeous? Don't you love it? I do. I love it. I don't want to eat it though, but yeah, there it is. It's kind of reminds me of, remember Spanish dresses? A lot of us back in, I think it was the 70s when we first got introduced to Spanish holidays, and everybody came home with Spanish dresses. I can remember going to clubs on holiday and there'd be children dressed in traditional Spanish dress, just so that their parents could say, we've been on holiday to Spain. And everybody came home with a donkey. My mum bought me a donkey. It stood about kind of like 3 feet off the ground, great big donkey, and it sat in my bedroom for a long time until it just fell apart. Yeah. All the kids wore these Spanish outfits so their parents could show off their holiday without saying, we've been on holiday, you know. And everybody had a donkey. It's funny, isn't it? You don't see any of those in Spain anymore. So that's that one. And then, because I really loved it, I had to try and use that red. Now, I wanted to make a crocheted ruffle scarf and do a tutorial for it. So this is my attempt. This is not finished. I've just started making it bushier. And yeah, that's with this one with the sequins. You see those? If I brought it near so you can see the sequins, you can't see the real richness of the colour. But there's the sequins throughout it, and this is the richness of the colour. So yeah, I'm going to do this one. So I've been busy. I have. But that blue one, honestly, did I get the green? I think I did. Yep, I did. Might have to do a green one. And then I did buy 2 of those bright multicoloured ones. Someone said it'd make a great scrunchie. It would, but it's lovely. I don't know how I'd make it into a scrunchie really, but isn't it fabulous? I love it. I love it. I love it. Had to get cracking on it straight away. And then, you know, I couldn't show you because I hadn't shown you the yarn. So it's like, can't really show you what I've done. Joke of the daytime. Okay. This one, it's... Where are we? Lumberjacks never retire. They just pine away. I know that one. I do. They just pine away. Still not even halfway through. It's deceivingly full, that book, isn't it? I think it's because there's a lot of one-liners like that, you know. Gary's home today. Is out busy in the conservatory painting the long wall. We went and got some new stain last night. We had to go out quite late and get it because of all the roadworks. And with it being Friday, that means all those people that have caravans here, which there are lots and lots of, I mean, around this area alone, I don't know how many sites there are, but there's a lot. And all of them come down at weekends now. If some of them are obviously here all the time, if they're retired and they don't have children, but those with children, they can't really do that unless like my mum would have made my dad go home and leave us here. But and I would have wagged school because my mum was naughty that way. But yeah, that's kind of it. They come down at weekends now, and so it's busy for a few days, and then it goes with all the roadworks and them here. It's ridiculous, just ridiculous. So we thought that's it. We'll go when everything's died down. So we did last evening, and I had some Christmas decorations in. So me, you know, I'm like, oh, I've got to go and look. Because the thing that caught my eye straight away was this really deep, gorgeous blue sequins. And I thought, oh, they've got red, they've got green, but this blue was piercing. You know, I do love a blue. And so anyway, I run over there to have a look at it. And it was awful. Everything they had in there was absolutely awful, I have to say. The worst Christmas decorations I've ever seen. The only thing that was good was the blue sequins on this gnomes, gonks, whatever you call it. I don't know. What are they? Gnomes? I don't know. Elf? No, it's definitely a gnome of some sort. But anyway, it was his hat. And that was the only eye-catching thing amongst them. The rest of the decorations were they were just made out of wood, or, you know, things you hang on the tree that looked like you'd whittled them. And there wasn't a bit of sparkle. I mean, funnily enough, shiny is what attracts me, you know. I can't help it. A lot of people like these natural things. They had one good thing there was an oil that you soak in your pine cones. About the only thing that was worth having, and I wasn't about to pay that much money for it, excuse me. It did smell of oranges and cinnamon. It's quite nice, but I thought, can't really put that in my burner. It doesn't say you can, so I'll give it a miss. So it's really a bit of a, you know, the worst Christmas decorations going are at B&Q, don't bother. They had some nice trees, but you can buy them anyway, you know. So anyway, what else was I going to tell you? There was something yesterday. I had a lot of time on my hands. I still had to do a few bits and pieces, but I'd done the bulk of my kind of uploading, and so I thought, okay. And something caught my eye, and I started to watch this lady, and I've seen her lots of times before because she does sort of over 50s beauty sort of thing. And there was all these devices that she uses, and a friend of mine uses every device on the market to stay young looking. And so I started watching, and I think this is where my friend gets her ideas from, to be honest with you, because everything my friend does, this kind of woman does. And one thing caught my eye, and it was facial yoga. So I thought, okay, I'm going to give facial yoga a go, because she said it gets rid of any kind of jowling. And I do have kind of munchy cheeks, if you look, and I want them gone. I want to be like this again. So I thought, well, I'm going to do this facial yoga. So she actually did a video where you sit in front of it and you copy her. And honestly, it's hilarious. You know, it starts off with this. I'll just give you a little bit. It goes, wow, 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 wow. You're just sitting there watching this girl go, wow, 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 wow. And you're doing your kind of copy. It's hilarious, but fun. You know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see if it works. I want to be more sculpted, so I'm going to see if it works. See, I'll be your guinea pig, guys. I'll show you if it works. And if it does, I will share her to the rest of you, because it's fun. Unless you want to know now, I'll tell you. But yeah, so I was watching her. She needs to turn back my time. Turn back my clock, love. That's what I want her to do. And if not, I'm going to give her one of these. And one of these. But yeah, let's hope it works. You know, it can't make it worse. That's the way I look at it. She does the counting for you as well. So when she's doing like things like this, and you go, right, hey. So it's so funny. It is. It's really funny. And I always say I'm not going to pull funny faces in front of you, don't I? See, at the end of my videos, I'm known for this. I'll kind of go, or something like that, or worse. That they actually don't look too bad, but I'll put a really crazy face. And they've done it now. So I hit record, like, or save, and then when you say, do you want to start anew, when you say yes, the first thing that greets you is the funny face. So it makes me laugh a little bit before I do, which is why when I used to do my slim chats, they were always a little bit more entertaining because I'd made myself laugh. I just kind of like got through my chat, so I'd warmed myself up, and then my funny face had made me laugh. So, you know, I kind of got stuck in with a slim chat. Maybe I should do the slim chats because my diet's not working. You know, it really isn't, and I'm hacked off. And the reason that I'm hacked off is because I'm depriving myself of all the stuff that I like, and every time I get on the scales, it's the same. And I lost £2 recently, but it's still the same. You know, and I can't say, oh, this is a great diet, I've lost £2 this month. That's just ridiculous. And I know that my clothes are swimming on me in places, but the scales are not bad. Maybe I've got cruddy scales. I don't know, they're working for Gary though. You know, he's lost way more weight than I have, and I know he needed to. And also, he's a man, and also, he doesn't diet every other month like I do. But, you know, normally when I get on the low carbing, it flies off me. And I know I've lost weight. I know I've got much less in the way of chins. And I'd wanted to lose chins. And I want to lose more chins. But, you know, I want to lose more belly as well. Just saying, it's kind of a bit disappointing. I need to revisit what I'm doing. I'm not having any milk, so, you know, I can't have milk, but I don't have any oat milk. I don't have anything carby. But since I got those tablets, I've been relying heavily on a bit of dairy. So yesterday I made chicken Alfredo, and that had a lot of cream cheese. You're allowed that. You know, I'm just saying, it's not, you know, you're allowed 5 ounces of cheese. I'm not having anywhere near that. I've got an itchy nose, excuse me. I know why. I know why I have an itchy nose. I've put some new creams on, and they're not new. I've had them a while, but I was looking for something today, and I come across all this stuff, and I thought, why are you not using any of this stuff? You know, it's like, I've got tons of it. I could open a shop with what I've got, and I'm not using any of it. So I figured I might as well start. So that's what it is. I've put stuff on this morning that I don't normally. So what have I got to do today? Winners videos, isn't it? Saturday. It's a bit of a boring Saturday really, because there's no football because England played. They won, only by the skin of their teeth by all accounts, but you know, Australia were all over it. Well, all over the place. They kind of like play like us, ferociously and fierce and fast. So yeah. They won 1-0. It was only friendly, but the big ones start very soon, and so no Formula 1 at all this week, and well, there is rugby, so Gary will probably be watching that. But yeah, and that's it. I've got to do winners videos, and I might finish this over the weekend and do a tutorial on it. It's very, very ruffly, not roughly, but you know, I can't have it as it is. It's just, you'd have to wrap it around your neck about 20 times. But it's this end is starting to thicken, and it's only thickening a little, so it will get more. I was toying with the idea of getting a white fluffy yarn to edge it. I thought that would really make it pop, but it would make it Christmassy. And while that is nice, who wants to wear a scarf? It's just Christmassy, but it does need something on the edge, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It would pop though if I did that. It'd make it a nice Christmas project. Maybe I'll do a little swatch of it to show what that would look like. Don't know, but I'd like something to edge it, you know, to make it pop. We shall see. Maybe I'll leave that one plain, do a swatch with the white, and maybe do some other colours, different yarns in swatches. They could be easily made into scrunchies. Maybe that's what I'll make then, scrunchies, to show the other alternatives. It's wonderful how your brain works, isn't it? When you start talking about something, you get these like little ideas pop in. Yeah, I've got a chicken out today for dinner, so I'm going to start really trying to pair this diet. I've said this before, haven't I? Get rid of too many carbs out of it. Maybe I'm just where Gary can have more than me in that respect. Perhaps his carb limit is a lot higher than mine. Maybe I'm halting mine by pandering to his, because I made him some cinnamon swirl biscuits the other day. They were out of almond flour, so they weren't carby, but maybe I had too many of those. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten any, but they called my name. It tastes, you know, when you eat anything like cinnamon, like a cinnamon biscuit or something like that, it always kind of, when I eat it, I think this just reminds me of ice cream cone. You know, the cone that you get in an ice cream must have cinnamon in it, surely, and vanilla, I reckon, because that is exactly how that tastes to me. So anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this video before I babble away with nothing to say. But like every day. Sorry, it was upside down. It was upside down. And I've got to do some errands today for my ex, who is probably going to come over. Well, this is the thing is, every time he says he's going to do it, he doesn't turn up, or I forgot. And it's in his interest, because it's his car insurance after all. So and I did have a missed call from him. I tried to ring him back, but it wouldn't work. So I'm going to give him a call now and see if he's got to come over and sort that out, if he's going to leave it again. It's terrible, it really is. Anyway, I'm going, and I will see you on the next one. Watch out for the winners and anything else that might just miraculously pop up today. Bye for now, everyone.